With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
In this question, they are saying the cervical vertebra called axis provides our head with sideways rotation. This is because, and we have to select the correct reason from the given options. Now we all know that our vertebral column, which is commonly also known as the spine or the backbone, is not a single bone, but it is made up of a number of small bones that have been serially arranged. So there are 26 such serially arranged units or bones in our vertebral column, and they are known as the vertebrae. So further we divide them into some categories. The vertebrae which are in the upper part, which are in the neck, are known as the cervical vertebrae. So these are 7 in number. Then those that are associated with our chest are called the thoracic vertebrae, which are 12 in number. Next, in the lower back, we have our lumbar vertebrae, 5 in number. And finally, we have the sacrum and the coccyx, which are formed by the fusion of a number of vertebrae, but here we are counting them as a single bone. So over here, the vertebra which has been mentioned, the axis, is actually the second vertebra in our vertebral column. So when the backbone begins with the cervical vertebrae, so our first vertebra is called the atlas and the second one is axis. So the atlas is going to directly articulate our vertebral column with the skull, and if our head needs to move freely, then the joints over here must be synovial joints. Synovial joint is such an articulation, such a connection between two bones, that it is having a fluid-filled cavity. This fluid is also called synovial fluid, and such joints provide a variety of movements. They allow for movements between these bones. So we find such a special synovial joint between the axis and atlas, which is known as the pivot joint. Apart from this, all of the vertebrae we see, between them we are going to find cartilage. So they will not be synovial joints, they will be cartilaginous joints. That is why the movement is also limited. But our head can rotate quite freely because of this special pivot joint between our first and second vertebrae, that is the axis and the atlas. And so let's read the options that have been given to us. First, they're saying it is articulated to skull through occipital condyles. So the axis is the second vertebra, not the first. So it is not articulated to the skull. The atlas joins to the skull. Next, they are saying it is fused with first vertebra atlas. No, it is not a fused joint. If it was completely fused, then movement would not have been possible. Next, they are saying it is joined through elastic pads of fibrocartilage. Again, we've already mentioned it's not a cartilaginous joint. So our last option here is correct. It contains an odontoid process. We can say it has a projection called the odontoid process, which fits into the odontoid canal of the atlas, thus forming a pivot joint and allowing a variety of movements such as rotation. So over here our correct answer is option D. Regarding axis, that is our second vertebra in the vertebral column.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.